Welcome to the Dark Oracle. I am so glad you're here. My name is Tori, and I am a metaphysical practitioner. I am a Reiki practitioner, and obviously a intuitive oracle reader. And so today we're just going to jump into a reading where we're going to ask a little bit about what's going on with your ghosted situation, right? So, what's going on with this relationship? Um, they've kind of ghosted you. You don't know what's going on. I'm feeling like, and I'm sensing like you think you did something wrong. Immediately, I would say no, you didn't do anything wrong. And we're going to kind of figure out what's going on there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use two separate cards here. I have the Hermit Tarot, and I have a regular tarot card deck. Okay, so we're going to use both of these decks. And by the way, I use the tarot card decks not in the traditional sense. I am more of an oracle reader, so I use them more in a intuitive way. Okay, so if you're used to like the traditional tarot readings, that's not what you're going to get here. Very intuitive, although I do follow some of the stuff. Okay, so let me just go ahead and clean these cards out. And by the way, lately I've been seeing crows and ravens, so maybe that might be a significance in this reading. I've also been channeling butterflies a lot, so butterflies, blue, blue and black butterflies. So just to let you know, there just some things that pop up in my head during this reading. Okay, and I normally write a little protection symbol here, and I cleans the cards out before we get started. All right, so let's get started. Let's see what's going on in their mind. Let's figure out why they've been ghosting you here. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but in the background, my window's right here to the left side. The sun keeps going in and out. So that could be a significance as well. I feel like maybe this person, with their mindset, with their mentality on this relationship, I feel like they're going in and out, in and out. So it almost feels like they're unsure about themselves in this relationship. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you start seeing the lights go, if you start seeing like my room get dim and then get kind of bright, that's what's going on right now. So that's kind of significant. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the first three cards. And by the way, I'm going to pull a total of 6 cards, and then there's going to be a little pause for an extended reading, and you can check that out in the link below. So if you want to continue with the extended reading, please feel free to check that out. Okay, so what I normally do is I'm going to put this card up so that you can check it out. They're saying, what do you want? Your person is wondering, what exactly do you want from this relationship? So maybe they're getting mixed signals from you. Okay. Then we've got this card here. I dream about you a lot. Too much. So this person is really, really into you. Okay. I'm very in tune with my own dreams. It's one of my superpowers. So I will tell you, if someone is constantly dreaming about you, there's a lot of emotion there. There's a lot of energy there that appears in the dreams. Okay, so they're dreaming about you a lot. Let's check out the next card here. I worry about us a lot. So based on these 3 cards, what do you want? I dream about you a lot. I worry about us a lot. They seem to be unsure. And that's kind of like what I was talking about with the lights dimming in and out in the room right now. It's like 1 second your person is like all in, and the next second is they're so unsure about it. So maybe there's some things that you need to communicate, or maybe they need to communicate. Okay, so let me continue pulling some cards here. But I'm getting more of a feeling that it's something that where you guys need to communicate. There's a miscommunication happening within you guys. And by the way, there's a lot of sevens. So 777, 77. I would even say fours, 444. So if that's significant at all, that's confirmation of this reading. So I'm going to pull 3 more for this reading here. So you just really, really need to communicate, okay? So if you guys are having communication problems, that is the number one thing that I'm getting off of this reading. All right, pulling out the 3 other cards. I'll show them to you. Uh-oh. Your family won't like me. Your family won't like me. Okay. There's another thing that's popping up, right? This next card. I imagine you naked. All right. So they're dreaming about you. They're imagining you naked. There's definitely attraction here, right? Sexual attraction. And then lastly, we got this card right here, sex with you. So notice there's a lot of sexual energy in this relationship. So maybe I'm getting the vibe, maybe you guys haven't got to that point, right? Maybe you have. So maybe the sex is really good, but there's not enough communication, or maybe you haven't done the sex part and maybe you guys need to go through that stage to kind of communicate better. So it could take either or path depending on you, right? Where you're at in your situation. And since there's so many of you collectively watching this, it could be a very different path for each of you, okay? It's not one single path. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna, so I already pulled out the 6 for the Hermit, okay? But I'm gonna give you a little bonus here. And I'm gonna move on and pull 3 from this tarot to kind of figure out more about why they ghosted you. But so far I'm getting, you guys need to communicate more. They're really, really into you, that's for sure. They didn't ghost you because they don't love you or like you. They definitely think of you sexually. There's a lot of sexual attraction. And the second thing here is like, your family won't like me. That's very significant. So I think that they have a lot of insecurities, not a lot of confidence in that part when it comes to your family. Maybe your family's a little heavy, I don't know. Or maybe this person doesn't have a really good background with their own family, so they don't know how to really approach the family part. So I think that's another thing that's being signaled here. So let's go ahead and pull out the next 3. Okay. We've got the Hermit. And then we've got the 9 of Cups. So I'm seeing some 9s here. I am seeing Virgo. I am seeing Pisces, Sagittarius. So this could signal your lover or yourself, even more confirmation. I'm seeing the number 14 as well. When it comes to the Temperance, lots of patience. I'm getting you guys need to be more patient with this relationship. I'm feeling maybe you guys are rushing into it, and maybe that's also what's causing the ghosting and things like that, which is, making it a little rocky or unstable. So finding meaning in this relationship is very, very important as well. Okay. So you guys, it comes down to the communication part. How are you going to find meaning if you guys aren't communicating, right? And obviously, again, the sexual part, if you guys haven't gotten to that part, that might also fulfill some stuff for you guys. Then we got the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit, I'm getting introspection, being alone, inner guidance. So you kind of, based on what I've told you already, you kind of already have an idea of why you're being ghosted, right? You have the idea. But what I'm getting from spirit right now is that you might want to meditate or do something to get you in flow or into a meditative state. You can do subliminal tracks. You can listen to nature sounds. There's a lot of ways to get into meditative states. If you don't like meditation, I'm kind of getting the energy that you don't like meditating, but I would also even suggest meditating, going within, because that's where you'll really find all of the answers that you're seeking. You are the wisest person to get answers from, especially when you're energetically connected to this person, whether it's a twin flame, a soulmate, or just, a lover. Okay. You're energetically connected with this person now. So it's very important for you to go within, introspect, and collect that information for yourself. And I think that's the message that I'm getting for you from spirit, from your spirit guides, is to spend some time alone, spend some time in in a quiet space where you can hear the messages that are coming through for you in this relationship. Then we've got the Nine of Cups, right? So Nine of Cups. I think at the end of, if you guys make the time to communicate, and if this person stops ghosting you, right? At the end, your wish is going to come true. Okay, so like what you want it's gonna come, right? I'm also hearing there's going to be a lot of stability, and there's going to be a lot of like gratitude between both of you, which is excellent, right? For any relationship to prosper and to be abundant in love, in all areas of a relationship, right? So I'm seeing that this is a good relationship. I'm seeing that there's just a lot of miscommunication, a little bit of I'm thinking like, when you look at a static screen, like those old TVs, I'm kind of seeing that in the pictures. So you guys have to kind of find space to be alone so that you can go within and ask yourself questions about yourself and how you're coming forward in this relationship, and also the opposite, so that you can connect energetically, telepathically with this person, so that you can get some answers from yourself. Okay, so that was the initial reading. If you want the extended version of this reading, check out the links below. And for now, thank you so much for being here on my channel. There's also a link down below if you want to, donate, or if you want to join the membership, you can check that out. Okay. So anyways, my name's Tori, and I hope that this reading helped you get clarity. That's what they're all about. And that, you know what? I'm wishing your relationship the best, hands down. Okay. This is a good vibe. I got a good vibe from it. And I think you guys are like on the right path. It's just a matter of, again, communicating. Okay, I'm out. See you next time.